Hello, hello! Perfidious Beat here, back to kick another one of the Chosen down a flight of stairs and force them to tell the elders they walked into a door in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Pete, what the hell are you talking about? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively call it on this mission. It's time for whatever Chosen decides to show up to just go ahead and get out the pancake makeup and the dark sunglasses. Because you know what? You're gonna need it. If you show up on this mission and open your mouth again, I can't help it, but you're gonna wind up like a wife of a West Virginia coal miner circa 1957. You open that mouth, I'm gonna put my fist in it. That's all I'm saying, Chosen. You know, the question really is, why do you guys do this? Why? Why do you keep showing up and making me hurt you like this, Chosen? It's just, you know, trying to blame somebody, and all I'm saying is tomorrow when you're at the supermarket trying to convince your friends that the shiner you're hiding behind those foster grants is the result of you hitting yourself in the face with the door of one of the kitchen cabinets while you were cooking the pot roast. When that's happening, you just remember, you know, whose fault it is. Just remember, because, you know, I'm blameless in this. You keep showing. All right, Warlock.
And with it goes your opportunity at understanding the knowledge it contains.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you call your friend the Hunter, and you two can practice on concealing those bruises beneath a thick layer of foundation. In the meantime, what were we doing? Making contact with this region, I believe, before we got so rudely interrupted with a, like, 110-minute mission or something. Lost and alien ruler on the same deal. What a... man. It was... You know what? That mission felt a little bit... It was a bit of a chore, I'm not gonna lie. Contact is made, and let's, you know, forget all references to domestic violence. Also, fuck that coal miner. You know, just because it was 1957 doesn't mean that was okay. You were a scumbag then, and if you're still alive, you're a scumbag now. Don't hit your wife. And vice versa. Wives, don't beat your husband in the head with the skillet when he comes home either. I don't want to see any of that shit either. Guys walking into the coal mine the next morning with a giant welt on the side of their face, being like, oh, yeah, I was playing football with the boy, and he tackled me into the side of the garage. No, none of that.
New regional contacts.
Your son is 7. He didn't tackle you into the side of the garage. He didn't do that. All right, so we've got a contact opportunity for Indonesia. If we're going to make contact anywhere, I think we'll probably go to Western Asia. But now that we have a 2-point safety valve open, I really think we can go back and maybe start doing a little bit of these other missions we've got. We've got a distress beacon. That one just popped up. So you know what? Let's go ahead and hit this burning convoy. Get back to this. Get a little extra intel. Pete, do you really need intel? I mean, we are using some at this point. We're going through a little bit of it. We also want to try and expand out and maybe start picking up a few continent bonuses as well. We may eventually need a resistance radio location as well.
Actually quite efficient.
Oh, we were inspired on psionics. Are we inspired on anything now? I mean, I don't really want to build a psi lab. I really don't. We're inspired for a yeah, you know what? No, we're doing the assassin's weapons because
as soon as we have
those are what I want more than anything else right now.
Wholly
You know, I cut you off there, Tygan, because I really don't want you to remind me about the fanaticism of the Chosen. All it's going to do is get him another fist in the mouth. They should have just stayed in the kitchen where they belonged.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert
All right,
action.
John Scalzi took a little bit of a beating, but did pick up a promotion. That gets him to a corporal. R.A. Salvatore increased his cohesion with John Scalzi a little bit. Okay, old man. Let's get a new covert action going. Probably our last covert action for the month, so we really kind of want to make this one count. A facility lead, not interested. What I'm really looking for here is promotion. That's what I'm looking for. Anything with a promotion. Promotion, though? Promotion. +5 hacking is honestly pretty tempting. Really, there's nothing with a promotion here. Alright, so we can get 6 dodge. We can get 3 aim. 3 aim. +1 mobility is pretty tempting. We have a lot of supplies, though. I don't give a single shit about dodge. Increased faction influence is useful. What I really want is one that just says pick up another stalker. Like, more than anything else, that's really what I would like, is just one that says add a stalker. I think we'll do this mission instead. All right, so let's get some soldiers in here, into the mix. Who can go on this mission? Who do we want to get the plus hacking? Stephanie Sparkles Meyer is probably about as big of a hack as she's ever going to manage to be, so Not a great choice. You know, we could send Judy Bloom on that mission, or Toni Morrison. What's the ambush? There is no chance of an ambush here. All right, so we can send garbage water troopers. We don't care about it all. Here, Toni Morrison, you go, like, be the mission leader. And this is going to seem like an odd choice, but J.K. Rowling? Well, I really want that. All right, never mind. I was going to say spend Tony. Sparkly, go get your... Just go be an even bigger hack. And I will spend 25... You know what? No. I don't... If one of you guys winds up wounded, I'm actually okay with it. It's 25 supplies. You know what? You're right. It's 25 supplies. It's foolish of me to take a wound instead of trying to save 25 supplies. What's down in the armory for us to do? View soldiers. What are we viewing? Oh, right. Old John Old Man Scalzi got a little bit of promotion here. Let's see what Scalzi came up with. Captain, reflect. When a Templar has 2 or more focus, there's a chance to reflect incoming shots back at the attacker, completely avoiding damage. That I like. Invert. Switch locations with an enemy unit. Costs 1 focus. That's potentially pretty decent. Deep focus. Maximum focus is increased. Though, like, seriously, though, we want Blade Storm, though, right? I mean, yeah. We want a couple of these abilities, actually. Reflect seems pretty useful. I'm going to take that. That leaves Scalzi with 6 points. Fortress is also intriguing. Mostly because immunity to explode. You know what? We might actually be able to make Scalzi... We might be able to make something out of John Scalzi here. What if we take all of these abilities? Pete, really? I mean, that's what he just madness stuck in. You know, you're right. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but hear me out here. If we're immune to fire and explosions, we really take one of the biggest problems I have with the Templar off the table, and that is the fact that they have a hard time killing stuff without taking damage. Running up next to shit like, say, a purifier that might explode when it dies really limits what these guys are allowed to fight. Strike an enemy assigning force, knocking them back in the direction of the attack costs 1 focus. Nah. Amplify. You know, Stun Strike plus Blade Storm would be great if the movement... I mean, we're definitely taking Blade Storm. Yes, so that's 100% confirmed. We're absolutely taking that. I like Deep Focus. I also like Invert, and I like Fortress. Pete, you're really going hard on... I know. I probably shouldn't be. Probably shouldn't be. More focus increases our damage. Okay, I'm doing it. That's it. I've shot my wad. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm knackered. I put everything into John Scalzi hoping that he can get a $10 million 10-book contract. You know, something insane like that.
Putting it on screen now.
All right, how'd we do? Well, the aliens completed exactly 1 dark event, and that was Viper rounds, by the way. What did we do? Stopped the retaliation, completed a guerrilla op, did a resistance op, destroyed an alien facility, contacted 2 regions, investigated 1 rumor, stopped Avatar progress by 1, researched 5 technologies, completed 5 covert actions, did a proving ground project, 3 of those bad boys, completed 1 ambush, and destroyed 1 of the chosen stronghold. Gotta say, XCOM, pretty damn good month. Low profile. Defense increased after the first attack of every turn. That I don't like at all. Also because this guy gets armor when we miss him. So the Chosen is very... He's very defensive-minded. Okay, this guy's going to do a brutal crackdown on the resistance, permanently lowering XCOM's income. Don't care. Chosen can attempt to sabotage on the Avenger. Brutal crackdown on okay, so he's got sabotage, whatever. These guys got nothing. I mean, it was all ball and derp, really. Let's just see what this... Okay, hold on. Resistance Informant. Yeah, they're going to build a new facility in a week. It's 6 weeks to the next retaliation. Bending Reed. No, we do not want Stun Lancers to have that. So, almost regardless of what this... Yeah, we're definitely going to do... We want to stop Bending Reed at basically all costs. Resources from scanned rumors are doubled. We're never getting rid of that. Lightning Strike, I've been enjoying the benefits of that. Resistance Rising, we actually must maintain at the moment. Private Channel, I suppose we could get rid of. Hidden Reserves. I mean, Private Channel is the only one really we could swap. What would we swap it for? Feedback is garbage. Munitions Experts are interesting, and... No, you know, I think we're okay, actually. I don't really feel compelled to change any of these. I'm good. 261 supplies. We'll ignore that for now. I'd really like to finish this burning convoy. There's some Talon rounds. Okay, I mean, these are literally the worst kind of ammo we could have gotten. Well, you know what? No, they're plus 20 critical chance. I forgot. I keep getting confused between long war and regular war, and actually Talon rounds are pretty good. We have a bond available? Ooh. John Scalzi and Salvatore. Well, hell yeah. I'm not one to deny true love. They're all out of, you know, that's almost too perfect. It's actually just they're disappointed because it's Halloween and they know they're going to get egged furiously because they're all out of bubble gum. They'll be like, oh man, kids gonna... It's not good, man. The kids are gonna just, they're gonna shit all over the house. We're all out of bubble gum, guys. We really should have bought some gum. So the Shadow Chamber, Proving Grounds. How are we doing on power? We still have 2. We're probably going to need a resistance contact at some point. I suppose we could put that here where we're clearing this training center. I mean, the ideal place for it would have been below this laboratory because we could have put a staffing gremlin in it. I honestly don't care enough about our base management to start tearing shit down. We don't have enough power. Huh. You don't say. I'll be darned. Maybe we'll just go upgrade our power relay and put a conduit in.
Power relay upgraded.
And then maybe after that, we'll just put in an Illyrium conduit, because, I mean, we can afford it.
Power relay upgraded.
You were saying about the fact that we didn't have enough power? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go ahead and install a resistance comms here.
Communications facility construction initiated.
Ming Chao, I mean, sure, hey, whatever. This guy volunteered. What? That's dedication, and I respect that in an employee. Just the kind of employee who sees a task that needs to be completed and just steps up and says, hey, you know, I got this. Don't worry. I'll build it. I'm not doing anything else right now. I'm good. All right, Western U.S. increased our income by 61. That's actually a pretty significant increase. I'm aware that we have a supply drop available. I'm going to go get it.
Avenger plotting new course.
I mean, I just used all of my supplies, so I feel compelled to probably go fetch some. Did Chuck Wendig get rid of his, like, panic fear for missed shots? All right, there goes all of our supplies. Fly back to Reaper HQ. Nah, not really interested in that. Chuck Wendig actually has another day.
A problem you can't solve. Just build a machine to do it for you.
I mean, that's basically what humans do, period, end of story, full stop. That's like exclusively our bit, man. Volunteer Army. Chance and Resistance Soldier, okay, you know what, sure. Let's go build this radio relay. We've got some supplies that we're not really using at the moment. Let's build a radio relay over here and see if we can maybe sweep up the Asia continent bonus by going over and making contact with this region as well. That gives us all of Asia. Gives us a chance to kick the Warlock down the stairs, which I don't know about you, but I'm actually looking forward to.
Find the results to be as intriguing as I do.
For once, Dr. Tagan, the two of us are in full agreement. Item available, Arashi. Item available, Katana. Prized weapon of the Chosen Assassin, forged by hands not of this earth. It is said to never miss its intended target. The Chosen Assassin's failsafe weapons. In close quarters, it's no less dangerous than her sword. I really would like storm guns and beam cannons. Powered armor is definitely on the menu. What can we do? Okay, you know what? We got a bunch of...
we see employed by
we got a bunch of autopsies we really need to do, and I have to assume at this point that Dr. Tigan is really pent up. It's been a long time since Homeboy's gotten himself a piece of action. It's been a while since he's got his hands on any alien tail, and, you know, we gotta just give the guy some release every now and then. He has an issue. We're trying to help him overcome it, and by that I mean we're codepending all over him. Chuck Wendig got his negative trait removed. That's good. Didn't we have a bond deepening with Wendig or something that we could do? No, I don't really want to.
But as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment.
Yeah, didn't we have another negative trait actually? Okay, J.K. Rowling has what?
Staffing a facility.
I don't remember what J.K. Rowling's negative trait was, but the fact that she has one is in of itself enough of a reason to take her out. Alright, Resistance. What do we got? Retaliation mission? Operation Hammer Shriek. Neutralize a target. We got an elite officer, an elite trooper, an elite answer. Enemy unknown. Elite purifier, Andromedon, and Codex. So... Huh. Enemy unknown. Very veiled reference, by the way, Optimus Prime. Yeah, real fucking subtle. Oh, it's an enemy unknown. Get it? Yeah.
United States.
Y'all got it. It wasn't fucking funny either. Sectopod, maybe? I'm trying to think. Gatekeeper? I'm trying to remember what it is we haven't fought yet. I don't think it would tell us if the Chosen were going to show up. Alright, so everybody's fucking fired, by the way. Amy Tam, no, you're not editing. You just, like, beat it for a minute. There's old Charlie. Alright. Squad update required. This mission may require carrying a soldier out of combat. The current squad does not contain any soldiers who can complete this task. Well, no shit. That's because it doesn't complete any soldiers at all whatsoever, period. Cherry Priest is tired. I could really use a Tabitha King on this mission, though. Really could. Alright, John Scalzi. Who's your chew toy? Yeah, R.A. Salvatore is not going on the mission, sorry. I do want to try out what you've got available, so we'll give you a whirl here. Amy Tam, I guess, is going on the mission. Old mommy issues. We're probably going to need a specialist. You know, Judy Bloom did a damn fine job for us her last time out of the box. I think maybe we'll just take... yeah, you know what? I'll take Judy. We could take the Blackbird and Cherry Priest. No, Cherry Priest is out of commission? Or not? She's tired. Alright, Chuck Wendig, you can sit this one out then. Amy Tam doesn't have a bond yet either, and that gives us an opportunity to create that. Psycho, let's get Bret Easton Ellis in this. What else do we need here? A specialist. Alright, Judy Bloom, you know what? You've earned your chops. I think you deserve this. So, Grenadier, Sharpshooter, Specialist. We're going to need somebody who can do some scouting. I feel like probably Neil Gaiman's pretty well suited for that. And then one more empty slot. You know what? We could go with Cormac McCarthy here. Or alternatively, we could go with our boy George. Be nice when Charlie Houston gets back in action. It really will. Or we could take... do I want to take 2 Grenadiers? R.A. is only a corporal. If you're going to take another Grenadier, I feel like he's a bad choice. You know what? Nah, let's do Cormac McCarthy here. Cormac has been doing surprisingly good work for us lately. I can't believe I'm saying that, but honestly, his performance of recent dates has been not 100% shameful. All right, let's get you upgraded here. All right, old man, what do you got? Temper gun. Okay, well, let's get rid of this plasma grenade because you're not going to need that. Let's give you... I doubt Talon rounds are going to work for you. You know what? Let's have you go for the Mimic Beacon. That feels like a good backup plan for you. Give it a Mimic. Amy Tam. Alright, Amy Tam is a fantastic pickup for us. Let's adjust her loadout and get her a quality weapon. We're going to give her the big mag cannon. Grenade launcher, plasma grenade. Do we... You know what? Let's take a frost bomb here. What else do we want to give you? We could give you Dragon. You know, Talon rounds with plus 20 critical is not terrible for you. It's also plus 1 damage on critical hits. It's not fantastic, but it's also not terrible. Yeah, you know what? Talon rounds are actually a reasonable... Oh, you know what we should just do, though, is give you blue screens. This way you could just murder robots. Let's do that instead. I like robot murdering better. Just take the blue screen rounds. Those are fine. Bret Easton Ellis, you look really fucking sharp, by the way, Easton. You're looking good there. You look fit. Been working out? Is that, I'm telling you, man. Advanced stock, advanced expanded magazine, advanced scope, advanced repeater. I think I like better. Beam pistol. Let's ditch that plasma grenade. Give you some dragon fire rounds, buddy. Yeah, it's got Easton Ellis pretty well locked down. Judy Bloom is already... Look at this woman. She comes ready to fight. Judy Bloom does not dick around. We're going to give you the good gun, though. Where's the good gun? Advanced autoloader, superior stock. Stock and expanded... Yeah, we're going to give you this one. Okay. Skulljack and a Mimic Beacon. You know what? Let's ditch that Mimic Beacon, actually. I'd much rather you had a med kit. It's better. Neil Gaiman. Nobody's more prepared than Neil. This guy comes ready to play. Superior laser sight, superior autoloader, blue screen rounds, Neil Gaiman. There's a reason he's the rock star in literature. The man is a literary rock star, and it's for good reason. Plasma grenade. You know, a battle scanner is not a bad choice for you, Cormac McCarthy. Let's roll with that. And, yeah, we're good. Let's do this. We're comfortable with this team. Interested to see what Scalzi can do since we blew all of our ability points on Scalzi. You better not make me regret it, John. That's all I'm gonna say. Operation Hammer Streak here. You better... Hammer Streak, Pete? Yeah, you know, it's when you take like a really hard poop and you leave skids in your underwear. It's called a hammer streak. What I was doing there. Hammer Shriek is actually even stupider, because right now I have like the vision of a early Disney era cartoon about a hammer who just runs around screaming all the time because he's constantly being hammered into stuff. Like he's getting slammed into things, and every swing of the blow, just he shrieks. Also, the fact that he's being used to unrepentantly kill nails. You're like, oh, they keep coming up and I just keep pounding them down. I can't help myself. I'm like that West Virginia coal miner on his housewife. I don't want to hit her, but I can't stop.
As always, we'll need to eliminate any hostile forces protecting the package to secure the area.
Yeah, you know, I honestly don't even remember what this mission was for, Bradford, but it said it had 9 enemies on it, so not too concerned about it, because we sort of have them outnumbered. We gotta go here and do what? We gotta go to there and then get to there? That does not seem like a supremely insurmountable task. We're probably okay. John Scalzi has a momentum move available. I don't know what that means. He is concealed. I really don't want to have somebody accidentally step onto a pile of bad guy. Who's got our least valuable move here? Okay, Amitam, probably you. Come to the corner of this roof and let's just see what's downstairs. So we got a couple fucking rat-ass civilians down here looking to drop a dime on us. Other than that, though, you know, skies look clear. Judy Bloom, let's get you over here. Just expand our area of vision a little bit. Don't step on the rat-fuck civilians. What's our hacking option? Don't expect Judy to pull this off, or even to try, but there's no harm in not going to take a peek and seeing what's on the menu here. Soldier crit by 33%. We can't even fail that. Squad precision. Okay. I mean, defense and mobility boost. Well, it's nice that we can't fail to give her an extra 33% chance to crit. I like that. Lasts for 3 turns as well. We may pick that up. Is it worth an action? Probably not at this point. Maybe eventually it might be worth an action, especially if we really need a shot to critical something. But right now, it seems like not a great investment of our time and trouble.
Got it.
Neil, you're concealed. Let's get you up front. Neil's working that heavy armor. Got some serious... Why do you have 2 rockets, Neil?
Enemy patrol.
Why do you have 2 rocket launcher shots?
The aliens
Well, there's our enemy unknown.
Earth's heavy conventional forces.
Alright, sectopod.
It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry.
Okay, choose through infantry. I dislike that. But we got John the Fortress Scalzi. He can go stand right next to him. So we have a sectopod. There was also, what? Some couple piles of crap over here. Just a couple dudes. They are within the scanning radius of that beacon. Maybe what we should do is just shift our battlefield over here to the left. Focus on taking out the sectopod, and then we can mop up the trash later. We are on a bit of a time limit here. We got old Not Poetry McCarthy.
As you order.
Let's take advantage of our enhanced mobility while the enhanced mobility is still in play. Brad Easton Ellis, I would like you... I mean... got shots here. 2 of them. I would like you to stay back and sort of take advantage of the heavy cover, and then maybe you play catch up a little bit later.
Moving to position.
I really just want you in a good shooter's box more than anything, so let's put you up here. We'll drop you in Overwatch. If any of these civilians get out of trouble, fucking put them down. Pete, you authorize the murder of civilians? You monster. I wouldn't not only authorize it, I mean, I would encourage it. Neil Gaiman, we're going to hold off on you for a moment. Judy Bloom, let's get you up here. Really what I would like Judy Bloom to do, if nothing else, is just spot that second off. She cannot see him, though. He's definitely up there. Got another hack potential up in that direction as well. So Neil Gaiman stays concealed. We can afford to cheat Neil over here and see if maybe he can grab vision on those enemies for us. Which it sounds like he did. Yep. Okay, because Neil's going to stay concealed, so we don't have to worry about Neil activating his pod, which actually is what we want to avoid at all costs. And maybe we just have Brett, Easton, Ellis open up on the old sectopod. Can anybody else see those guys? Judy Bloom cannot. Neil Gaiman is safely concealed. John Scalzi's good where he's at. Cormac McCarthy's okay. Amy Tam could probably move up and get a shot, and she wouldn't even activate a pod to do it. Is now the moment? You know what? Yeah, it actually kind of feels like the moment. Alright, Brett Easton Ellis, let's have you start this shit off. No, no. I mean, I like the idea of taking a shot at the Purifier, but it's not going to get a kill. You have Dragonfire rounds, though, not EMP rounds. We are working on a time limit here. Do we want to start this off by having you crack open a Purifier? You know what? Yes, we do. Fire the sniper rifle. I don't know what we exploded, but I'm glad... Oh, we executed a Purifier and he exploded. We got 1 damage on the Sectopod. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for more. Brady Snell still has a bonus action. Okay, Amy Mommy issues tan. If we bring you up here, can you see the Sectopod? Well, you can see something. What is it gonna be? Also, that is not full cover, which is bad. None of this is full cover. Okay. Haywire Protocol does what for us here?
Let's get it.
Can we get a shutdown on him? A shutdown would be useful here. 52% chance. Let's call that a desperation. That's like a desperation move then.
Making new friends.
No, not yet. Again, did you not hear the desperation part of let's call that a desperation move? Because this is definitely going to be a desperation move. This pod? We're not going to activate those guys, are we? Well, Neil Gaiman's a little pinned in here. Because he can see a lot of guys, and if we have him move, we're going to wind up in a little bit of trouble. John Scalzi, we might just have you double move. Cormac, where can you grapple to? Anywhere useful? Nope. Okay, who can see the enemy and who can be seen by the enemy is the question. Amy Mommy's issues Tam cannot. Judy Bloom can, and if she stays here, she's going to eat like 17 rockets. So she should, at a minimum... Well, we can't have her fall back because there's nowhere safe for her to go. We could have her come over here. Be on a little Guardian Overwatch. I don't hate that plan. We could then have Neil Gaiman fall back over here under the cover of concealment. Scalzi, what can you see? You can see the sector, or the sectopod. So that's actually bad. Can you see him from here? Yes, also there. There is nothing useful we can do with you, is there, John Scalzi? See, this is why I didn't want to bring you on the mission. Who's your chew toy? Say it, man. Neil Gaiman, if we can get him close, can wreck that sectopod something fierce. Brad Easton Ellis, just reload, because I want you out of the rotation. You're not really bringing anything to the table here. I would love to have Amy Tam get up and be able to, like, take a chain shot at that sectopod, but... Well, let's see what we can do. What's our hit percentage like? 85% for a single hit, which is going to do pretty respectable damage. And our blue screen rounds will lower his hack... Okay, we're going to try and lower his hack defense. Go ahead and take this. We're not going to chain shot him yet. There it is. Shredded lowered his hack defense. That gives our girl, Judy Bloom, a better chance to deliver the goods. In the meantime, Gaiman, I want you to swip around over here.
Okay.
Swip is an official, like, tactical term, by the way. Cormac McCarthy, do we want to have you give Neil an extra chance? I think the answer is yes. Give him the teamwork. Neil, you know what to do. Fire that rocket.
Target locked.
Most important part of that was the shred. We also now have possibly a shot at somebody picking that dude off. Yeah, it's fine, Neil. Don't worry about it, buddy. Cormac McCarthy, you can't really do anything. John Scalzi, I think, is probably going to have to chuck us a Mimic Beacon here. Because even if we get the Sectopod on the shutdown, we have nobody to kill that guy when he runs up on us. Scalzi, we're going to bring you around over there. You know what? Wait a minute. Is this an elite? What are you? You're an elite Stun Lancer? You may have lightning reflexes, but I think we can afford to chance it. Let's see if we can get the shutdown and save the beacon.
We could use one of those.
I mean, alternatively, we could just... We could just kill 50, even with the weakened, the chance is bad. Like, very bad. So you know what? It's actually, it's not worth it. Cancel the hack. We're gonna go for the kill instead.
Grab that bot.
Judy Bloom, I want you... I mean, you can't miss the Sectoid, which is a Sectopod, which is nice. That's actually good damage. You could miss that guy, so we're going to have you make sure you don't miss and just kill this Elite Lancer. One in the ground. Not always going to be able to deal with the Sectopod in one turn. I mean, they got a lot of health and a lot of armor. They take some working. Let's get you. And then Old Man Scalzi, just flick the beacon for me. It's like working the jab, except, you know, with a holographic trooper. These guys are going to activate. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Look, there's guys and explosions and shit. We should probably check that out, huh? I really didn't want you to... Okay, draw my Overwatch, though. Great shot, Cormac McCarthy. I mean, I wasn't being facetious there. You actually hit the guy, which I find shocking. What are you going to come take a move at our... Yep, okay. Took a move action, follows that move action up with another move action. And a shot. Mimic Beacon doing its job. It's still up, too. Alright, well, we got this shit under control. So, Amy Tam, you have Salvo, right? Yep, you do. So, I'm thinking probably a couple grenades back in this area will do us some nice work. Let's go ahead and evaporate all of this cover and most of their health. Perfect. Volatile Mix getting us a bunch of extra damage there. That ability's real good. And then Amy Tam is going to follow that up with a chain shot on the Sectopod. So this Sectopod's going to explode. He's going to explode pretty big. The question is it going to be big enough to kill Judy Bloom? You know what? Let's not take the risk. Let's just have Judy come over here.
Heading to that location.
No reason to run the chance. And then we let Amy Tam do her thing. Amy Tam, do your thing. 22 to 26 damage if we get the hits here. Started it off with 11. That's a good solid start. Can she back it up? She backed it up. Well, there goes most of that building. So you have an 84% shot at the Elite Lancer, 74% shot at the Elite Trooper. Alternatively, we could have you... Is anybody going to be able to get to that guy in the back? Like Scalzi, you can't really get to anybody, can you? It says you have a flank shot. You know what? You're not going to be able to do anything more useful than this, John. So, yeah. Run up here and just take a pistol shot at the really injured guy. You might be able to close him out, you know. There you go. Good shot, John. You made some loot, too. Good work. Cormac McCarthy. You're the only person who might be able to do anything about this dude. So let's have you grapple to here. Take a shot. Probably finish off the guy in the open, and then I think we're going to try and justice your way over here. So that costs us nothing. We take a can't-miss shot at this dude, which doesn't end our turn. Backed him. And then Cormac McCarthy goes for the damn near killed him by justicing this guy out into the open and whacking him with the ripjack. Get over here! Scorpioned. Even if this guy lives, he's not gonna. And ripjacked and stunned. Nicely done, Cormac McCarthy. And then our boy Brett Easton Ellis is going to be here to clean up the mess. Go ahead and take a shot, Brett. And job's done. You could have shot him over the railing for bonus style points, by the way. Just saying. Alright, Judy Bloom, let's just have you come out here and snatch some loot then. Nothing really else we need out of you this turn. We got 6 of our 9 enemies down. Judy Bloom keeping things covered. And old Neil Sandman Gammon, why don't you go ahead and conceal for us?
Hiding out.
Sir, I don't mean to criticize your choice of a position in which to hunker in place, but you may want to rethink that one.
Getting it done.
Just saying. No? I mean, okay. Well, to each his own, I suppose. Whatever floats your boat.
I'm on the move.
Get Judy Bloom up here. We could have Judy Bloom go ahead and take a little hack bonus, but I don't really feel like we're going to need it that much. I don't want to go too far forward without knowing where these other enemies are, and that's, you know, that's Neil Gaiman's job here. Neil?
Position confirmed.
A little exploration work for us. Also, this man should have burned and died already. Just send Neil over here. We need somebody to go open that door. Old man Scalzi, let's get you on the upper deck.
That seems reasonable.
He is immune to fire and explosions, so Scalzi can run right through that shit. Cormac McCarthy. Couldn't have you dash up. Pete, Cormac McCarthy only has 1 bullet left in his gun. Yeah, you're not wrong, but what are the odds that he's going to need it? Brett Easton Ellis just going to take some corner cover here. And that just leaves old mommy issues playing catch up. Let's move it, girl.
Confirmed.
Alright, so far so good. Mission's feeling pretty solid. Neil, open the old door up here for us, buddy. Well, are we revealed?
I got you.
No?
Target identity confirmed. Menace 1-5. Remember, we're here to
A hostile
capture the
VIP.
if possible. Knock them out and bring them in.
I mean, John Scalzi could probably do that. Scalzi, let's get you up here.
I'll lead the way.
I don't want to burn Neil's concealment to come up here and knock out a VIP. That does not seem extraordinarily useful. Let's just have the rest of the team close in. I mean, it's not like this guy's going anywhere.
Heading there now.
Judy Bloom, let's get you. Excuse me?
They're on to me.
Neil just got busted, huh? Have I ever mentioned before how much I absolutely fucking despise civilians? Because it's a lot. I really would rather just shoot that person than let him drop dime on me. Let's go ahead and take the 100% chance. Oh, good. Something we couldn't fail at. We actually wasted a Titanic roll on. Perfect. Can't fail? Roll a 99. Need a 99 to succeed? Roll a 1.
I'm in.
Bonus critical then for Judy Bloom. Not that, I mean, it's super really needed.
Whatever you
Neil, well, since your cover is blown, you may as well walk in here and punch this chick in the face. Don't feel great about striking a lady, I'm not gonna lie, but... Cormac, let's get you up here. Brett, honestly, Easton Ellis, at this point, I think you're probably carrying our unconscious victim. Did you say victim, Pete? Yes, I did. What else would you call her? Anybody hear anything? Oh, there's some reinforcements up there. They have friends, but, like, they seem like the kind of friends who aren't going to be enormously useful in a fight, I'm not going to lie. You know what? Let's just rip up these reinforcements as they land. We've got the team to do this. We send up Neil Gaiman. Then we have Old Man Scalzi. God damn it. Can't follow him up. Seriously? Who can follow him up? Anybody? Cormac McCarthy, you got a grappling hook. Get your ass up.
I take a new approach.
Yeah, ideally your new approach will be landing you next to a guy. So reload and then drop into Overwatch. Easton Ellis, you're picking up the load. So come over here.
No problem.
Grab our little friend. Just scoop her up if you would. For the most part, I feel like your job is probably done, Brett. Also, the other thing, it seems like these guys, when carrying a unit, should still be able to use their pistol. Like, that should be a thing. They should still be allowed to take pistol shots. Amy Tam, let's get you over here.
Roger that.
Mags, is there any way we could get any... I was going to say, is there any way we could get any Overwatch out of you? But the answer is no. Let's run you up here.
10-4.
Skullsy! I mean, I suppose we could land you right here. There's a non-zero chance an enemy winds up in that tile and that you could get a shot at Blade Storm with him. It ain't a great chance, but it's not a zero chance. And Ellis, all I want you to do is just not pop a pod. That's really your only job. But you also need to be in cover at the end of the turn, so let's just bring you over here to the base of this ladder and have you to chill out for a minute. It gets you a little closer to safety. Here comes a pod that has no fucking idea what it's in for. Let's just hope there's no purifiers. Alright, there. Oh, all y'all about to get screwed, though. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry, actually.
I got eyes on an advent.
Oh, well, everybody has eyes on an advent position. They landed on top of us. Deliberately. Well, see you in hell. Okay, and... most of them landed and got shredded. Yeah, I was gonna say, this man should be getting Blade Storm, son, and didn't actually make it to where he was supposed to go because he wound up stunned. How'd that landing work out for you, though? That bad, huh?
Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound.
All right, Skullsy. Let's see what you can do here.
To provide extraction.
That guy's stunned, so let's not worry about him. Come over here and rend this man. Yeah, just do it.
My strike!
Then you have a momentum move, +1 focus. Okay, let's put you into reflecting mode, or parry mode. Cormac McCarthy, having you do anything sort of feels like a waste of an action here. Neil Gaiman, just execute this man. There's no reason to just let him linger. He is not a Cranberry song. Cormac McCarthy. I mean, really all we gotta do is get around this corner. So let's have Brett Easton Ellis, who is otherwise not doing anything useful, come up here and take a peek. There's still another pod of enemies somewhere on this map. We don't want to just blindly stumble into them. Are they around this corner? The answer appears to be no. All right, Easton Ellis, just
Seems doable.
keep carrying that load. So far, so good. All right, Amy Tam. Let's have you come over here and provide a little covering fire.
On the
Then.
move.
Don't expect us to run into a whole lot of enemy action here, but you never know.
Position confirmed.
Little Overwatch. Little Overwatch never hurts. Doesn't always help either, but it rarely hurts. I mean, it hurts the enemy pretty much 10 out of 10 cases. It's actually what it's designed to do is hurt the enemy, but it rarely costs us anything. Oh, there's an Andromedon and some codexes over here. Not really sure how you guys spotted us, but okay. Great use of company resources, by the way. No, that wall was not free. Somebody paid for that. Walls cost money. Okay, so mommy issues. We can have you come down here and do some really good work for us. Neil, you can just straight up kill a Codex. You just gotta figure out where it's at. Like, you could walk over here. This is somehow not a flank shot, but that is. So you could walk over here, flank shot this Codex, and kill it. But we know where those two are. So before we do that, let's have Amy Tam open a hole for us here. Hey, mommy issues? You wanna come over here and, you know, like, discuss the intricacies of the mother-daughter bond? Or alternatively, just complain about how you constantly feel you're being treated unfairly by your mother.
Frag out.
Frag out is also good. You know, if you had thrown a frag into your mom's kitchen, it'd have solved a lot of your problems. Okay, we're gonna get some split out of this Codex. I really don't care. Go ahead and clone. 2-3 damage enemies is not really anything that's gonna cause us any kind of significant problem. The real problem now is that we can't see what we need to be killing anymore. So one of them is in that tile, and the other one is in that tile. Alright. And where was the other one? Back here somewhere, wasn't it? Where'd you go, girl? I mean, I know you're back here somewhere. I just don't remember specifically where. Not any of these tiles. Okay, here, Neil. Let's be a little aggressive with you and just run you down here.
No problem, boss.
Mostly my whole goal is to find that other codex. She is right there. Okay, this is not a problem for us. In fact, we probably won't even need to run and gun. We can just, can't miss, guaranteed kill shot, take the guaranteed kill shot. Guaranteed kill shot is guaranteed. I do know that was good. It was excellent, Neo Game, and I'm very proud of you. Nicely done. You don't have Implacable yet, which is something we really need to fix. Okay, Scalzi, I think we're going to have you come down here and rend this lady. Go ahead and finish off this codex. Pete, why are you putting John Scalzi right in the road? Well, because my goal is to have him, 1, kill someone, 2, get some focus, and 3, return fire this attack. He's going to parry this Andromedon for us, is our hope. Cormac McCarthy, this lady is your responsibility. So you need to be in a position where at the end of your turn you can see her, which is like here. Good enough. Pete, you're leaving a lot of your troopers flanked. Yes, but again, I really don't think it's going to matter. We're going to try and whiplash her because this is free.
I will break you.
And it's a kill if it hits. Beautiful. So we got the gimme.
Our success.
And, I mean, we're full throttling here. I mean, why not Wrath this man? You know what? Let's go for the stun. If he tries to fall back, and he's gonna... I ain't doing shit now, never mind. I was gonna say, if he tries to fall back, and he's probably going to, the fallback maneuver is not gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work now. Brett, why don't you go ahead and just vacate the premises, and Judy Bloom, you can come throw a little, like, weight of fire here on our boy. Still got 7 turns to extract. We're not in any hurry. There you go. Nice critical!
Armor still holding.
And Easton Ellis, your job here is done. Why don't you be the Mukami of this mission? Your job here is done. We'll see you back at the castle.
Firebird, VIP is secure.
Thanks, Firebird. Okay, aliens did not get a turn because, you know, the aforementioned stunnage. By the way, thanks Cormac McCarthy. I appreciate it. That ability that Cormac McCarthy has is actually quite good. You know what, Amy Tam, we're going to save you. Scalzi, friend this man.
I will tear you.
Yep. This guy's going to turn into a bucket of slop. Alright, you slop bucketed. We'll come back to your momentum move in a minute, because really what I want to do is have mommy issues grind this robot into chunklets with her rapid fire. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. And one more. All done. Problem solved. Have robot? Well, as long as you got an Amy Tam, it turns out the robot, not a big problem. What's going on with the... I can't see the floor, though. Oh. You know what? Do I really need to see the floor? Kind of don't.
Roger that.
I know you have a momentum move available, John Scalzi. Bring you over here. I could have got him a little bit closer to the exit, but honestly, no real need.
I advance.
Judy Bloom, let's get you up here.
Location confirmed.
Now we're just waiting on Amy Tam. Amy?
10-4.
Non-zero chance we're going to get another pod of reinforcements here, so we'll just, you know, we'll set up to be a little bit cautious. Scalzi. I mean, they're not going to arrive this turn. Still putting you in Overwatch just in case. Just, you know, we're trying to build good habits. It's all about the fundamentals, man. Just because you're facing off against a bad pitcher doesn't mean you can just completely ignore your stroke, man. You still got to work on the fundamentals, even when you know you got a slam dunk victory.
Heading out.
Amy Tam. I'm tempted to not. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna not. I was thinking about just hanging around for another turn and milking this one a little bit, but you know what? All that really does is make our troopers, like, double extra tired. We already killed everything. Let's just leave. I don't want the extra weariness for the opportunity to kill one pod that probably, from an EXP standpoint, isn't going to be that productive for us. What we should have done is just had Amy Tam leave instead of wasting time with a reload. We should have just gone. Farming for kills with the weariness mechanic when every turn we're on the board increases our weariness. It just seems like maybe not a great investment. I don't want a pistol overwatch, I just want an evac.
I'm next. Deployment complete.
And that just leaves little old Amy Tam all by her lonesome out here.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
It can close all the way, John, because we're on the ship. So feel free to shut the window. You're letting all the cold air out anyway.
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Take a mission photo. Man, judge, jury, executioners. Judy Bloom is fucking stoked, though, huh? Oh, look at Bret Easton Ellis. That's like a pose and a half, though, right? I mean, look at the man. That's a martial pose if ever I've seen one. Over the shoulder. It's so good. Hey, could you put your arm down, Judy Bloom? Like, we can't see John Scalzi, or your fist is... You know what? Your fist can be right in front of Cormac McCarthy's face. Nobody's gonna miss him. That's a good one. Nobody's gonna miss looking at Cormac McCarthy's ugly mug. They're really not.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise.
They planned to blow up a whole bunch of their own buildings, send robots rampaging through the walls, get everybody killed, and then also lose the scientists they were struggling to protect. Seems like a really shitty plan. Amy Tam dealing the most damage, no surprise there. Double chain shots, getting her like 44 total. Plus the grenades. Amy Tam did some work for us on that mission.
I wondered how the new gear would hold up, Commander.
What new gear?
Looks to me like it's working out just fine.
We had a whole mission where we could have used the assassin's weapons, and we didn't even take them. Neil Gaiman could have been using the cool sword and the big shotgun, and we didn't even look at it. Honestly, we didn't need it, and Emma Hughes, welcome to Handcuff Town. 96 intel. More importantly, 218 supplies. We were a little low on supplies, so that's a pretty solid pickup. And more importantly than that, I'm wrapping this episode up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more XCOM or The Chosen, might consider subscribing as well. I have to admit, I am flabbergasted that no Chosen showed up on that mission. I was really looking forward to kicking one of them down the stairs. Don't know what to say. Do we have an idle engineer, by the way? Yeah. Hey, Svine. Welcome to the project, buddy. Back to work. Lazy bastard. Shows up doing nothing on his first day on the job. He's just showing... Oh, I'm training, Pete. Yeah. You know what? Train on your own time. Here's a shovel. Thanks very much for watching. Shovel in hand. I'll see you again soon.